What's up guys, 7% Sign here with a brand new video for IcarusM. This is going to be my second video regarding this game. I've started to enjoy playing this game a lot. It's been, I think this is my third day, started the third day of the game. I am in server 3 with some of my former guildmates in Blade and Soul Revolution. We decided to play this game chill mode. That means we're not really gonna be competitive in this game, although we might, still do PK, stuff like that, but the top up is gonna be kept to a minimum. So I'm making this video for players like me who are not planning on topping up, or not planning on topping up really heavy in this game. Personally, I don't think this game is heavily pay to win. If you're a free-to-play player like me, you can get competitive, or it's the gap between free-to-play players and pay-to-win players is not really that huge, so you can expect to enjoy even if you don't shell out a huge amount of money in this game. So today I'm going to talk about 23 things that a complete newbie should know before playing this game. Okay, keep in mind that this is the first time I've played this game as well. This information is compiled from various sources, and with the addition of my personal experience in this game, 3 days, or because I played in the closed beta for a few hours. It's a very limited closed beta test that they did. 3 days of 6 hours each, if I'm not mistaken. So that plus the 3 days or 2.5 days that I've been playing this game, I've managed to compile some information that might be useful to newbies. Okay, so let's start. So the first one is very obvious. Item number 1 is do main quests. For me, you need to focus on leveling up your character first before doing anything else. I mean, don't focus on PK, don't focus on side quests or quests that don't really give you a lot of things. The main thing that you should focus on any RPG at first is experience, because if you have more XP, you level a lot, you unlock more content in the game. It doesn't matter what other people say, like your combat power is lacking for your level or whatever. You can always compensate. There's a lot of alternative ways to get combat power, but there's only one way to get level or experience. Okay, so the first thing is do main quests. The second thing is use your pet egg that the game is gonna give you, because you're gonna receive a pet egg in your mail. It's not here anymore because I used it up, and it lets you have your own familiar. Now familiars can fight alongside you in battle. You can also mount them for land travel and flight. Okay, because this game, the main selling point of this game is you can fly, right? So those are the 3 things that your familiar can do, and it's almost as important as your own character, the familiars, I mean. So in order to get ahead fast in the game, remember to open up the egg that you're gonna get, because you need to level up your familiar together with your character. The third thing is make sure you play this side event every 2 hours, rock paper scissors, especially if you're a newbie. This side game gives you gold, some items, and overall it gives you, there's a lot of benefits of playing it, and there's no disadvantage because you don't have to pay anything to play it. The next thing is get your daily rewards. So there are 3 types of daily rewards: your daily login, login time reward, and special attendance reward. So make sure you get these things every time the server resets. If you are from the C region, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, and so on and so forth, the game will reset at around 3 p.m. Our time, because I'm also in Malaysia. If you're in the US part, Canada, Mexico, the game is pretty much under your time. It's using your time zone, which is Pacific Standard Time. So the game will reset for you at around 12 p.m. Just make sure that you get your rewards every time the server resets. The next thing is buy fruit of the day. From here. Wait, where is it? Fruit of the day. Wait, I just bought that a while ago. Fruit of the, okay, here. I've already used it up, but you can see fruit of the day on the 3rd item on the bottom part of the cash shop. So just make sure you buy 3 of these every day. This is useful for leveling up your familiar. Here, I'll give you an example. Oops. This maximum level. So to level it up, you need to use a fruit. Okay? So it's very cheap. Just buy it 3 times a day. The 6th item is get your rewards from your daily task, night mission, and book. It's all gonna appear in the notification bell that you see on the upper right side. But just to make sure you don't miss it, just check on it, every once in a while, because the game glitches. I think for me, sometimes it doesn't appear on the notification part of the screen. So just make sure you check on your daily task, which is gonna be wait a minute, to-do list. Okay, and then your night mission is here, right? And lastly is book, which is here. Sorry, wait, that's not the book I'm talking about. This, okay? Every time there's something that you need to, like there's a reward, make sure you get it as soon as you can. It's going to help your character level up a lot, as well as your combat power. The next thing is upgrading pet ranks. So what I noticed is it's more worth it if you're going to upgrade your pet rank using a fruit of the same rank. If you notice, if I go ahead and upgrade, like for example, this D-type familiar. If I use a D fruit, there's no notification at all. It means it's just the right fruit to use with this type of familiar. But if I use a higher grade fruit, it's gonna show a notification like this, asking if I'm sure that I want to use it. Because the thing is, it's much better to use a C-type fruit on a C-type familiar. Use a D-type fruit on a D-type familiar. I mean, it's just my personal preference, but if you guys have, a lot of fruits that you can feed to your pet, yeah, you can do that. You can feed higher rank fruits on lower ranked pets, but my personal suggestion, it would be more worth it to use the same fruit rank on the current pet rank that you have. The next thing is something that I had a problem with before. my bag, because the bag slots, the default bag slots are only 100. So if this gets full, you're not going to be able to get items. So what do you do if that happens? Oh my god, low battery. What do you do if that happens? You disassemble your equipments. So at first, if you can, just disassemble white equipments. But if you run out of slots and you don't have white equipments anymore, start disassembling green ones. You're gonna get materials, which in turn will let you complete your study textbook. The materials that are given after you disassemble gear will be used here in this window. So it's okay. It doesn't go to waste. The next thing is register your monster crystals. What I'm talking about is this. Every time you kill a monster, there's a chance for it to drop a monster crystal. And if you register monster crystals here, so I'm just gonna do a batch registration. It's gonna give you more CP. So the more you grind on a certain map, the more crystals you get, and the more CP you get. So if you're just gonna go, sleep for the day, take a rest from active play, just leave your character grinding in some map that the crystals that you haven't on a mob that you haven't completed the crystals, and it's gonna give you more CP that way. The next thing is familiar adventure. So this is kind of tiresome, but it's worth it. Every time familiar adventure is available here, just make sure you have one familiar on standby that is ready to do the adventure. It gives you a lot of things like chest to give you rare familiars. You get stones to promote your familiar, which means that it can go from D rank to C rank, B, A, S, and so on and so forth. The higher level your familiar is, the stronger it is, or the higher rank, the stronger it is, and the more it can help you in battle. The next thing is upgrade your equipments. Okay, here's the thing. I see a lot of people upgrading blue equipments that have no awakening. As you can see, all my equipments right now have no upgrades yet. Zero upgrade. The reason behind that is because I want to reserve all my upgrade stones up until I get at least a purple equipment with 1 awakening, or 2 awakening. This is what I'm talking about by awakening. See, I have a heroic armor, which is the purple one, but I cannot awaken this armor, which means the maximum it can get is level 50. That's it. As compared to this blue armor, rare armor, when it reaches level 50, I can still awaken it and do another level 50. And since this is awakening 2, I can do another one and get to another level 50. So all in all, it's 150 levels in the blue armor compared to just 50 levels on your purple armor. I'm assuming the blue armor will give me more stats than the heroic armor when that happens. So what I'm waiting for are those kinds of gear before I actually use my upgrading stones. Like I told you, I am free to play in this game, so I'm conserving as much as I can, conserving resources as much as I can. So it's okay if some people have higher stats than me right now, because in the late game, if they don't top up, I'm eventually gonna catch up. The next thing is do region quests with your main quests. Okay, so if your main quest, like for example, is kill. This is just an example. My main quest is different. If your main quest says you need to kill sharp-eared commandos and you have a region quest like that, I suggest you do that in conjunction with the region quest, and also search elite quest if you have that kind of mob. So if you kill that mob, you get 3 things done at once. It's more time efficient because this game has a lot of quests. It's really hard to finish all of them in one day. I personally have not finished 30 elite quests ever since I started the game. But you know, I'm just a casual gamer, semi-competitive gamer in this game. So I don't know about other hardcore people. They probably have completed it. This is what I'm talking about. Elite quests, you can only do 30 times per day. So, and elite quests give the most amount of XP compared to any other quests. Aside from main, of course. Okay, so right now, here's what I'm talking about. Sharp-eared guardian. So what I'm gonna do is search if there are quests here that involves sharp-ear guardians. Is there? It's probably this. So I'm gonna do that as well. That's it. Okay. So I'm doing that quest. My main quest with that elite quest. So I'm gonna finish it at the same time. That's what I'm talking about. The next thing is familiar island. So there are 2 types of things that I'm currently working on right now. One is the tent, and the other one is the fence. So the reason why I'm working on just the 2 of these is because I need to reach tent level 25 to get the next house, which is shabby blue roof house. Same with the fence. I need this next one. I need defense at level 50 to get the next fence, and it gives you a lot of stats. For example, my tent gives me 225 life, and my fence gives me defense and critical resistance. I don't think it costs anything unless you level it up immediately, in which case you need to pay, I think, either red gem or gold. But I don't do that. I just wait for it to finish on its own, so it's free. So I suggest you do that as well. It gives you more stats, and it builds your familiar island. Where are we? Item number 14, boss monster taming. So I personally have not done this. I just saw this on a video somewhere. To tame a boss monster successfully, or you know, a higher chance of taming it, you need to bring it down to at least 30% HP before you click this blue wolf icon on the lower right side of my screen, of your screen. I haven't tried that. I will try that after I've done with all my quests, but just to let you know, that's the way you should tame boss monsters. Item number 15, if you run out of these things, Tear of the Lord God, because this is used to awaken. If you run out, or if you're short on these things, just make sure you do your elite quests, because elite quests will give you the same item. Okay? Item number 16, buy free pet summon after awakening. So if this is your day 1, for example, after you awaken, the free pet summon is going to be available. This, the 3rd item on the upper part of the shop. It's going to be available. So make sure you get that. It's free every day. Same with equipment summon. It's free every day after you awaken. Dungeons. So these dungeons reset every day. Like I said, for C region, this resets at 3 p.m. If you're in the US, it resets at 12. So make sure you do space-time gap every day. Just make sure you go to the area closest to your power level. For me, it's this. It gives you a lot of things to, gives you XP, items, and this is the most important thing, gold fragments. These things are used to upgrade your soul stones here. So the more gold fragments you have, the higher soul stone levels you can get. Okay, for me, I'm an archer. I just focus on attack, critical hits, critical damage. But of course, because you need to upgrade this, all of it, all of the hexagons you see here. You need to upgrade it all in order to reach the next level. Right now I'm at level 3, so eventually I'm gonna upgrade all of it. But the way I do it is I focus first on attack, just this, and then critical hits if I run out of attack, if I've upgraded all of the attack hexagons, and then eventually I upgrade all of it. That's the way I do it. Okay, so space-time gap in order to get those gold fragments. The next thing is Crusade 5th Corpse Dungeon. So right now I'm still trying to finish the last one. See those red dots on the Corridor Lord God circle? I need one more. So I've finished this, and this, but I haven't finished this yet. The power level is way too high for me to go there. So I'm still trying to upgrade my power level to finish this dungeon. When I finish this, I'll be able to go to this, which I hope gives me a lot of, new items and experience. By the way, what you can get here is this, almost the same as space-time, but with the exception of other items like this and this. But the main thing for me is this, to upgrade your soul stones. So 5 times for space-time gap, 2 times for Crusade 5th every day. The last thing is this Hall of Treasure. I'm not gonna go inside right now, but what I can tell you is it's a large map with 4 sections. I always go to the purple section because it gives me force points as well as items, gold, and items from our familiar. You need to do that 1 hour every day. It's limited, and it also resets when the server resets. 3 p.m. for C region, 12 p.m. for US. Where are we? Item number 22. For pets. Wait, we're done with the quest. Okay. So for quests, for pets, my suggestion is you keep your heroic and above pets like these ones. Okay? And use these pink ones, unique pets. Most of these pets are for exploration. Not these ones though. That's why I'm using it as mounts. But if you notice, these pets, exploration time reduction. exploration time reduction. All of it is exploration time reduction. So it's much better for you to use these types of pets. Lovely Poyo, Lollipop Debbie, and Cutie Poyo. Oh, not this, sorry. Just these 1, 2 types. So I have like 3 Lollipop Debbies and 2 Lovely Poyos. These pets reduce the amount of time to do familiar adventures. So instead of going at it at a full 2 hours or 40 minutes, it's deducted by 5%. It's much better, and it gives you more rewards. So it's much better to use these as exploration pets than actually equip it as a mount or a pet to help you in battle. There's other better pets to do that. For pets below blue and below, you could just use these pets as ingredients. There's really no point in using this to do explorations or adventures or use these in battle, because they're pretty weak in my opinion. Okay, so the last thing, the 23rd thing, you might be wondering, there are 3 slots for pets, right? So the first slot is the pet you use in battle. Okay, the second slot is the pet you use for land travel, and the third one is the one you use for sky travel. Okay, and if you check out the pets, there's like 4 dots on the avatar of the pet. 1 dot in this pet, in this heroic pet, is blue. The other 3 are just transparent, which means that you can also only use this pet on the first slot. Okay, the next one has 2 circles in blue, which means you can either use it on the first slot to assist you in battle, or the second slot to mount via land travel. The next pet is self-explanatory. You can this pet has like 3 blue dots, which means you can use it either to help you in battle, mount land travel, or sky travel. That's how you distinguish which pets you use in your slots. I think we're done. So that's it. That's all the information I've compiled so far, playing this game for 2 days. I hope it helps the newbies out there. And if you have questions, just message me on the comments below. Just leave a comment. I'll try my best to answer your questions, because I'm still learning about this game. I might release another video which gives more information. Give me a week to play this game. I still need to know a lot of certain things, and have a lot of questions myself. I'm still learning, but I will help you as much as I can. By the way, I'm playing in server 3 Parna, under Serious Force, which is the blue camp. So if you see me in game in server 3, just give me a shout, or send me a whisper or a private message if you have a question, and I will try my best to answer it for you. Again, this has been 7% Cyan. If you like this video, just give me a thumbs up, subscribe, click the notification bell if you're already subscribed to check out the latest videos. I also play some other games, so if you check out my channel, there's also videos for Blade and Soul Revolution, Rise of Nolan, and so on and so forth. Just check it out. All the videos that I release are educational. Okay, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make a short video about all the things. This is the shortest I could get. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.